The drama surrounding LeBron James's rookie season isn't just a story about a teenager entering the NBA. It is a story about expectation and pressure, about a young man carrying the weight of the city before he even finished growing into his adult frame, about a prodigy stepping into an arena where legends either rise or crumble. And every night, in every arena he walked into, LeBron was being measured against ghosts of the past and visions of the future, even as he tried to find his place in the brutal world of professional basketball. His first months in the league felt like a test crafted specifically to break him, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Yet each time the pressure mounted, he found a way to stay upright, to push forward, to remind everyone watching why he'd been labeled the chosen one before he ever played a single game. What made this journey so gripping was a tension that boiled beneath the surface of those early games. Cleveland was desperate. Their last taste of real success had long evaporated, leaving fans starved for a new era, a leader, someone who could drag them out of mediocrity. That burden fell squarely onto the shoulders of an 18-year-old who had been sitting in a high school classroom just months earlier. LeBron didn't walk into a stable team with defined roles and structured guidance. He entered a fractured ecosystem where veterans were fighting for shots, young players were fighting for relevance, and coaches were fighting for their careers. The Cavaliers wanted him to save them, yet parts of the organization also feared what his rise would mean for their own positions. As incredible as it sounds, there were people behind the scenes who weren't ready for a teenager to become the face. Not just a franchise, but the entire league. That tension only grew as the losses piled up. With each defeat, the narrative shifted. Critics questioned whether LeBron could truly live up to the hype or whether Cleveland had placed too much faith in a kid. Fans wondered if the franchise was doing him a disservice by surrounding him with players unwilling or unable to adapt to a new era built around sharing the ball, playing with pace, and shifting focus toward the young star. Each post-game press conference became a referendum on his potential. Every missed shot, every late turnover, every defensive lapse became fuel for the doubters. Yet through each moment of adversity, LeBron played with resilience that didn't match his age. He didn't retreat into selfishness. He didn't try to silence critics by forcing shots. He stayed true to his instincts, reading the floor, making the right play, and treating the game with a level of maturity that shocked even his opponents. As the season advanced, the emotional roller coaster only became more intense. For every setback, there was a night where LeBron reminded the world exactly who he was. Whether it was dropping 38 points against Washington, torching the Celtics with 37, or guiding Cleveland through double overtime battles with a blend of skill and poise rarely seen in a rookie, LeBron forced the league to acknowledge his growth. But even as he built his case for Rookie of the Year, the Cavaliers continued to wobble between potential and chaos. He didn't have the luxury of a dependable second star. He didn't have the stability that many great rookies before him enjoyed. What he had was pressure, expectation, and a team trying to figure out how to shape its identity around the most hyped prospect in sports history. The turning point came not from the coaching staff or the front office, but from the roster itself. When the Cavaliers finally committed to a future built around LeBron, trading away players who couldn't adapt, restructuring the hierarchy, and giving him room to breathe, the results were immediate. His numbers climbed, his confidence solidified, and the Cavaliers began winning games they had no business winning. Even so, the road was still unsteady. Injuries, defensive breakdowns, late-game collapses, and inconsistent support made every victory feel fragile, every loss feel costly. And yet, night after night, LeBron walked onto the court with the same determination that defined him years later. He never stopped carrying the load. What makes his rookie story so unforgettable isn't just the performances. It's the pressure of a city watching him grow up in real time. Every possession felt like a lesson. Every game felt like an exam. Every moment felt like a glimpse into the career he would eventually have. And while the Cavaliers narrowly missed the playoffs, the truth is that something far more important happened that season. LeBron didn't just prove that he belonged in the NBA. He proved he could carry an entire franchise on his back. He proved that the hype was an exaggeration. He proved that the expectations placed on him were not just fair, they were justified. More importantly, he proved he wasn't just the next star, he was the future. The most astonishing part of this entire journey is how young he truly was. barely an adult, still growing into his body, still adjusting to fame, still figuring out the complexities of professional basketball, yet already played with the mind of a seasoned veteran. If his rookie season taught the world anything, it was this. LeBron James wasn't simply the chosen one because of his talent. He was the chosen one because of his ability to rise above circumstances, above chaos, above pressure, and above every doubt thrown his way. His first year is a reminder that greatness doesn't always start with championship or celebration. Sometimes it starts with losses, criticism, injuries, and frustration. Sometimes it starts with a teenager trying to lift an entire franchise on his own. And sometimes, like in the case of LeBron James, it starts with a season that didn't end in glory, but set the stage for everything that came after. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think LeBron's rookie season is one of the greatest debuts in NBA history? Did Cleveland fail in that first year? Or did the adversity help shape him into the dominant force he became? And how different would his career look if the Cavaliers had surrounded him with stronger talent from the start? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next deep dive. Your support keeps this storytelling going, and there are plenty more legends whose journeys deserve to be told.